Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are entering game number 2 of Good as Gold, number 22. We have Zerglixin playing Protoss. He's in the upper left-hand corner of Ohana Eli, which is in the map pool for Good as Gold twice because it's new. And the whole point of the tournament is to learn more about the new maps and the maps in general that are in the map pool so that we can play games in a competitive atmosphere that does not have the risk of losing ladder points, because a lot of us, me included, want to climb that ladder. And sometimes the best way to get practice is by playing on the ladder, but it's hard to improve if that's all you're doing. PJ types in GG for the first game. Nice of her. She's watched a lot of StarCraft with me. I have forced her to, and she's kind of awesome that way. She will write, and I will play, and we will have streams open in the background, and it's a great time. Right now, she is on site. She travels a lot, so she's at work, and I'm unfortunately here all alone. And so I console myself by announcing StarCraft games. So thank you for joining me. We see the Protoss player Lynn scouting Ricky Bobby pretty early. We got the Overlord moving out, but also, no, I thought there was a drone scout. We got the Forge Fast Expand coming out of Lynn. Looks like he subscribes to the Naniwa school of thought that is Forge Fast Expand or die trying, or else he feels like players are behind, Protoss players are behind. And now we see a little bit of reversal of roles as Ricky Bobby looks like he sees the intent with the Forge and wants to block our Protoss player from taking that Nexus for as long as possible. And a little bit of a turnabout as the same thing is happening at the bottom side of the map. And it looks like they're both trying to expand at the same time. Oh, Ricky Bobby. Oh, the probe is out. Be careful. Oh, the pylon goes down. And we see the drone simply pull away. Looks like he was thinking about going for a different base altogether. The drone still preventing... Oh, never mind. It does not prevent. Okay, so the second is up for our Zerg player, and Protoss can put it down. Never mind, he can't. Now he can. So we'll be seeing it put down in just a moment. Okay, so I was getting all excited about that drone play there because it was very cute. It was very nice. He pulled it away just in time because of the photon cannon, which was a great choice. Now that makes sense to me. But it really didn't end up mattering in the end because photon cannon was laid down first, which meant that he didn't have enough money to lay down the Nexus, and really the overall delay isn't that great. But we do see Ricky Bobby making a nice choice and saying, alright, you want 2 bases early, I get 3 bases early, and there's nothing you can do about it because you have no units. We also might see Ricky Bobby just skip over Lings and Ling speed for a little while he drones up, because that is the unfortunate side effect of this build for Protoss. It allows the Zerg player to do what they want at the beginning of the game there, because you have no units to go out on the map and actively prevent him or harass him or make him make a decision. So we do have a few Lings on the map. Looks like we went with 2. I'm going to go ahead and open the units tab, make sure I didn't miss any. No, there are 6. Okay, I definitely missed quite a few being produced. We already see that +1 upgrade attack coming. Wonder if it's going to be a Zealot attack instead of a Stalker attack. Hopefully it'll be a timing attack. Zergling is just a little too low to see that it's researching, and if he moves up any farther, that photon cannon will kill him. So he's just spotting to see when a Stalker finally is warped in and moves out, because that will be Ricky Bobby's cue that he needs to produce a few more units shortly thereafter. He does have just excellent map vision. Just take a look at this. He sees almost the whole map. He's got Lings on patrol, Lings at the watchtowers. He's got a forward Ling. That is fantastic. If you are a Zerg player, I don't care if you're a pro, you know you want that. Now we see a Zealot out for our Protoss player, and we check out his vision is almost nothing, but this Zealot, his mission is to fix that, and this Ling, it doesn't get pulled, tries to engage, and the Zealot clearly wins that, not even losing any health. So that robs our Zerg player of vision on the upper portion of the map. He's got this Overlord here that I kind of would expect to see him suicide in pretty soon. Oh, ho, ho, being tricky. Forge Pass expanding, upgrading a +1 attack upgrade, and then I'm lagging. No, I'm not. I'm back. All right, cool. Ooh, really don't want to drop out because we got a Void Ray play coming in here, and I'm very interested to see how our Zerg player responds. He's definitely already got Spine Crawlers up, he's got Queens up, and my god, thank goodness for the lag. It lets me click around like I'm awesome. Okay, I'm going to double check again. Forgive me for not moving around too much. Well, there's nothing extra running on my side besides XSplit and StarCraft. And XSplit seems to be having some pretty annoying issues of its own. Sorry. Oh, so sorry. There we go. Now we got good as gold in a better place, and we're going to go ahead and save this presentation. Under streams. And we're going to come back to the game and see that luckily not a lot happened. Not too much anyway. We do have Lings attacking these rocks because it's very important for Zerg to be able to move back and forth between their bases. It's part of what makes their Zerg, rather their Ling armies, strong, that they can move everywhere quickly within their own base. So they can have Lings off in a random location where we wouldn't, as Terran or Protoss players, expect to scout. And then all of a sudden, bam, he's got an army twice your size running in, surrounding yours, and you're just making a sad face. You're just kind of crying, wishing that that didn't happen. We see that our Void Ray is moving out across the map, along with some Zealots underneath. So we get a Phoenix Void Ray Zealot attack. This Ling is in a fantastic position, gets to see the Phoenix is coming. Also, we'll get to see the follow of Void Ray. We'll miss the Zealots. Definitely won't miss the Void Ray though. So if Phoenix arrive early and start taking out the Queen so that the Void Ray can just come in and finish it up. Oh, but there are 2 Spore Colonies already done. The Zealots are going to move in and start taking that out. Void Rays take out Spore Colonies really quick, especially when they're charged up. But it has to run away as the Zealots are a little... It's definitely a lot of miscontrol right here out of our Protoss player, Lin. He finally gets his Zealots to attack his Spore Colony and will strengthen a lot of lag. Oh, barely saves his Void Ray, and it's only got 10 life, and Queens do 4 damage. So 3 little tiny spit attacks and it's dead, or a Spore Colony will just destroy it. Wait, did I say they do... Yeah, Queens do 5 damage. So these Phoenixes are definitely killing a lot of Overlords. Queens are doing a pretty good job forcing them away. We're not even supply blocking our Zerg friend yet because he had such a big difference. And now we see the Lings running across. Hopefully there are some sentries down and complete wall off. We see a force field go down, nicely pinning in a few Zerglings, getting a few kills and maybe even with a Zerg, we'll say. So now he's in Call of Duty, he can start working on these rocks. He cannot see that up above him the gateway is there. And when we come back down here, we see that the Phoenix is still alive. Oh, the Spore Colony picks the right one, and the Queen lives! The hallucination dies, and the actual Phoenix survives. So out of that attack, we have, oh, the Void Ray is still alive, fully charged shield. Always nice to see, but a lot of Spore Colonies. It's good to finally see some Zerg players putting their Spore Colonies in good positions the first time and not just relying on moving them to a new location. You may have noticed that if you watch pro streams early on. I mean, this is obviously overkill, but at least he's basically impregnable. He's also impregnable. I don't... Wow. I'm not sure how to say that word. I feel like I said it wrong now. Now we got a queen moving out across non-creep, laying down a creep tumor down here. Probably could have laid one down here to connect those two bases, because Hydras are really slow, and we're obviously going Hydra against the Stargate play that we've seen so far. However, it was just one Stargate meant to confuse our Zerg player, and it definitely has been effective. This Overlord was killed. There are no Overlords out on the map because the Voiders and the Phoenixes definitely made them pull back. We still have this Ling, but we do see that there's great effectiveness in having just that one Stargate, this Protoss, because we rob our Zerg player of a lot of his map knowledge and therefore his map control. We do see a Phoenix going a roundabout route, hoping to probably catch an Overlord. Where's it headed? It's headed all the way in. Going to try and do some scouting. To be dead pretty quickly, though, seeing as it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 colonies attacking it. Poor guy. Suicide mission. We got a third coming up from our Protoss player, and a lot of pylons going down. Probably see some proton cannons go down behind that, because he is again down in, or no, what am I talking about? He's ahead in supply. Wow. That is interesting. We do see that if we open up the income tab, our Protoss player is actually ahead of our Zerg player. And right now is our Protoss player, who opened up with a Stargate, which normally winds up in a short, quick game, was already planning for the long